Another great place where you can find cheap and free books, and this is actually a place where I got, I think it was like 750 to 1,000 books with like a month ago, and I still haven't listed all those because I actually did this on Let Go as well and got another book palette as well. So I've been using Craigslist, Let Go, and OfferUp to find free books. Yes, free books. So if you come down here to the Craigslist section right here into free, you'll notice that people list free stuff that they're just trying to get rid of, okay? So you can scan through and see if there's any book listings here. Now, this is one of the things I teach people to do in online arbitrage in general. Just come here and find things. Look, free pet carrier. You can resell that back online for 100% profit margin. Free, it looks like free tricycle and ride toys just out by the curb. Free armoire. A lot of times you'll see like free tables, free piano, free couches. So you can resell them back on like Facebook Marketplace for 100% profit. Free couch, because people just aren't, they aren't trying to do the legwork to move those out, right? Free pool table sometimes you'll see. And so if you have like a truck or you have something big, you can go pick those up for free and then resell them back on like Facebook Marketplace for a profit, or if it's something a little bit smaller, back online somewhere else for a profit, like Amazon or eBay or Poshmark or Mercari or something like that, okay? But often you'll see books listed here as well. So you can also come to the free and search for books up in the search and see if there are any books here. And quite often you'll see, look, free cookbooks. That's super close to me. Free books, there's no picture there. Free curb alert, kids toys, high chair, and books. So you can go pick these up for free. And quite often you'll see, look, right here, a lot of cooking books for free. You're getting like, it looks like 20 or 30 books right there for free. That person just probably has them out by the curb. They're probably just trying to get rid of them. And so the way that you can basically utilize this to show you I'm not just making this up is one of the ways that I've used this in the past is I'll just message these people and be like, hey, I'm interested in the books. If this picture uploads, hey, I'm interested in the books. I saw them. Are they still available, right? And then they'll give me more information, and I'll basically be like, hey, okay, like that's great. You know, you're 20 minutes away or you're 15 minutes away from me. You know, how many books are there? I'm interested in coming to pick them up, but I just want to make sure like it's kind of, you know, it's kind of worth my money in gas or something like that, right? And so you want to get information on them or what's there ahead of time. So you have to make that call for yourself if it's worth it to go pick up 20 books for free 10 minutes away, right? Or go pick up 30 books for free 5 minutes away. And depending on where you're going to find these, you can find great deals. Look at all these books right here, free books. That's maybe like 100 books or so, maybe 200 books. There's probably a bunch in this little thing right here. You can get these for free if you're willing to go pick them up, because this person is just trying to get rid of them. So just to show you, like I said, that I am not just making this up. Look, I message people like this all the time, and this is one I literally messaged this guy. It was kind of sad. His mom actually had just passed away. She'd lived a long life, so that was, you know, that was good. But he was moving things out of his mom's house, and she had ridiculous amount of books. I messaged this guy and asked him, you know, hey, I'm interested in the books. How many are there? How many, is it worth my while to come pick them up? And he was basically like, there's thousands here if you want to come grab them. And so what I did is I went and I grabbed as many as I could literally fit in bins in my car, because my car's not that big. And I went and I grabbed a bunch of books, okay? I could have grabbed all the other ones too. I just never ended up going back. So there are great opportunities just to show you all those books that I did grab. Here's some of those books right here. Here's some of the books as well. And then look, all of these literally I grabbed and threw in my car. I couldn't fit any more in my car, otherwise I would have grabbed more. So there's a great opportunity. I got those all 100% free, and I think at the end of it, I think there was like 750 roughly books in that like full lot of what I grabbed, but there was probably another good 750 there that I didn't take as well. So you can utilize places like Craigslist like this, right? Free books, to use them and go to the free section and find free opportunities, especially for books. And then every time you sell that, it's 100% margin. You're going to find that, some of them you're going to scan with the Amazon app when you go to resell them, and they're not going to be worth anything. And that's okay, because you got it for free. And some of them you're going to scan and they're going to be worth very minimal. And some of them you're going to scan and they're going to be worth like $5. And some of them you're going to scan and they're going to be worth like $10. And every once in a while you're going to scan one and it's going to be worth a lot of money. And that's basically what I've seen. So if you go out and find like 1,000 books, right, and you get them for free using Facebook and Let Go and OfferUp, okay, then you're going to find that maybe 200 of them aren't really worth anything, and they're not going to really sell because their bestseller rank, or their sales velocity on Amazon, and you can use Jungle Scout or you can look at the bestseller rank to see what their sales velocity is. We'll talk about that a little bit more in depth in the eFlip tutorials when we're sourcing through different books and seeing like kind of if they're profitable and if we want to buy them or not. You'll understand that more. But what I'm basically trying to say is if you buy 1,000, maybe 200 of them aren't good. They're not going to sell very quickly if they ever sell, or they're not worth much. And then maybe 700 of those 1,000. So now we're at 900 total. 700 of those 1,000 are, you know, maybe worth like $5 to $10. They're not really worth much, but remember, it only costs you about $250 to $280 to ship them out. So then that's $7.50 profit margin potentially that you're going to make, not counting the Amazon fees. And also remember that the Amazon fees are super cheap as well. So if you're making like $7.50 profit, then your fee might be like another $2 and you're making like $5.50 now. And if you're selling a book for like $4, then your fee might be like $1.50 and then you're making $3 profit. So if you can imagine, if you can get a number of books in bulk for free like this, you can make a lot of money pretty quickly, and more importantly, you can make a lot of sales while you're making a lot of money to do that. So utilize these to your advantage. It's very, very easy to get free books. I'm telling you, if you're willing to hop on these, and you do need to hop on these because other people are looking for them as well, but I'm proof that I've done it a couple different times now, not just with books, but with other things too, and this is something that I preach across the board. If you're willing to put the legwork in, you can get a number of free things to make money very easily. So to show you how to do it with Letgo, I've used Letgo as well. I went and picked up, it was like a month ago as well, right before I went to the shore. It was like, I want to say like 200 books from some lady that was like cleaning out her garage, and her husband was like a hoarder, and she was just trying to get rid of all the books. And now she has my number, and she said basically she's continually going through and she's going to start stacking up more, and she's going to text me every single time she has like another couple hundred that she wants to get rid of, and boom, I just go pick them up and it's free books. Free money, free sales, and it's going to increase my bestseller rank. It's going to increase my seller metrics and also help me get ungated because I'm getting free inventory, I'm getting the sales and free money, okay? So that's how you use Letgo and Craigslist. You come to free stuff on Letgo right here. You can add your location access, obviously is what you'd want to do. And then it's going to show you what's close to you, what's free close to you. Look, books right here. Oh, those are bookshelves only, not books. And you can also, once again, come into Letgo search and just type books once you're in free stuff, and it should sort through pretty easily. So here's 9 free books right here, 5 free books right there, and so on and so forth. And every once in a while, you'll notice that, you know, there are a number of good books. You just have to be willing to go out and message people, see how many books they actually have, and see if something's worth your while, okay? Same thing with OfferUp. So if you come down here and you go to more and free, it will sort through free. And then you can basically see what's free. You can also search for books and see if there are any free books, you know, listed right here, okay? So right here, boom, Disney collection of books, magazines for free, Scholastic books, this person's selling them, you don't want those. And that's basically how you're going to go ahead and get free books like that, okay? So that's how you use Craigslist, Letgo, and OfferUp to find free and cheap books. Now, you can also find free and cheap books using Facebook Marketplace too. So if you come to Facebook Marketplace and you search for books, then you can just kind of sort through and see, okay, are people selling a bunch of books? Oh, here's free VHS tapes really close to me, about like 10 minutes away from me probably. I can go grab all of these and sell these and make a ridiculous amount of profit. So if you're willing to go grab these, you can do that as well, okay? So use Facebook Marketplace to your advantage. It's very, very easy to go do that. Now, you can also, the number of other ways, these aren't free necessarily, so the other methods that I just gave you, Craigslist, Facebook Marketplace, Letgo, and OfferUp, and eFlip isn't free, but it's super close to free a lot of times because you're getting them for a cent to your door. But those are all basically free or very, very cheap. Now, just to kind of tie it back into the way that usually people get free books or usually people get cheap books, excuse me, they go out and they source at like Goodwills or thrift stores. But I'm going to show you how to buy books very, very cheaply online, okay? So one of the ways that I like to do it, and I'll show you an example of one that I bought right here. I've probably bought like maybe like 5 to 10 of these now, is I'll buy like lots of books on eBay if I can find a good deal with new books or good condition books, and I can get them to my door. So look, if you see here, I literally bid $50 on this for 100 books, which is 50 cents a book to my door because I'm just trying to increase my sales, and I made money. I probably sold maybe like 20 of these 100 already, roughly. I'm just estimating, and I probably still have like 80 left in inventory currently in this lot, but I've probably been close to making my money back roughly just on those 20. I probably haven't made the 50 bucks back yet, but it's pretty close. So I've practically made my money back, and I have 80 more books to sell just buying these super cheap to my door on eBay. So what I basically do is, I didn't mean to X out of that, I come to eBay and I type in bulk books, and then I'll just sort through and I'll see, okay, a lot of children's books for $50, $35.99. And what you can do is you can make offers. You don't want to lowball super low, but you can make offers a lot cheaper and see if you can get something super cheap. 10 right here, that's not a good deal because it's about $1 a book. That's a bad deal. But quite often, you will see bad deals here, trust me, but quite often you'll see good deals as well. So right here, 60 new kindergarten, first grade, beginning to learn children's book lot, and they are new. Right here, it says $27.50 or best offer. So what I would do, that's already under 50 cents a book, right, is let's pull the calculator up right here. It's going to say that that's like 45 cents a book or something like that. So $27.50 divided by 60 is 45 cents a book, right? So 45 cents a book roughly, or 46 cents almost a book. Now what I would do is I'd come in and I'd lowball this person. I wouldn't give them a ridiculous lowball. I would maybe say like 17 bucks or 20 bucks. So let's say that maybe I bought these for $17 and I divide that by 60. Then I'm getting them to my door for 28 cents a book. You can make money on 28 cents a book, and then you have about 60 books to sell in your inventory, and then you're, you know, however many away from 2,000 sales in that 6-month period, okay? So this is a great opportunity if you want to search for bulk books on eBay. Another way that you can basically do it is you can come and you can search bulk books on Google and see what's available to you depending on where you live, because one of the things that we're going to talk about here in a second is gaylords, which are basically pallets of books. It's just a term that they use for pallets of books in bulk, and gaylord is basically like that bin that you see. Let me see really fast. So like this bin that you see right here when you click on this, that's a gaylord. There's probably better, let's see if we can find a better picture of it. Of course no, but it's basically just that big box of books. That's a gaylord, okay? So what you can do is you can search bulk books on Google, and then Google will feed you stuff that's close to you. Right here, bulk books, DVDs used. Let's see what this one is. So local pickup. And this is why you want to search it on Google or eBay, because it's going to suggest things that are close to you. So sometimes with gaylords, you can get them shipped, but it's going to cost you a ridiculous amount of money to ship them because they're so heavy. Look, 800 pounds. So you have to pick this up. They're not going to actually ship this, although some people will ship it, but then you have to pay a ridiculous amount. So that's why you want to search on Google to find which ones are close to you, because if you're close to one of these people that sell gaylords, then you can go pick this up. Look, 100. How many books is this right here? Let's see if we can find the info. Of course, it doesn't say. Let's read seller's full description. About 800 plus books right here for 180 bucks. So what is the calculator then? 180 books, 800 bucks, 22 cents a book right here if you can go pick these up. And then you're getting 800 books that you can potentially, or 800 plus books that you can then potentially sell back on Amazon for a profit, because you're eventually going to make your money back, because 160 for 22 cents a book, super cheap. And there's probably some good books in there like we talked about, some bad books in there, and some ones that sell very, very well, and also ones that aren't worth very much. That's just the name of the game when you're selling books. But this is how you're going to get them in bulk. You're going to want to search for gaylords close to you, whether you search for on eBay or you search through Google, and then you can buy cheap books. Here's another example of one right here, $269.97. You can obviously get this delivered, or you can pick it up. And where does it say the 700 books right here? Should be over 700 books, and probably weighs about 900 pounds. So you're going to obviously need a truck to go get this, and then usually when people have pallets or gaylord pallets, they have like forklifts, and they can put it in your truck or your vehicle, and then you're obviously just going to have to take it out in if you have a forklift yourself, which obviously the majority of us don't, then you're just going to have to kind of load up boxes or load up bins and take it out slowly. But that's how you can basically do that. So don't be scared to go ahead and do this and buy this in bulk. You can get a lot of sales, and you're going to make your money back super, super fast, okay? So that's how you can get free and cheap books. Remember to utilize all those. Search for gaylords. Also use Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist free, Letgo free, and OfferUp. Don't be one of those people that sits back and is a skeptic. Look, right here, free VHS tapes. I might message this person when we're done here and see if these are still available, because I'm going to go ahead and grab them why would I not? Okay, so don't be one of those skeptics. Go out and grab these. Remember, you can get ridiculous amounts of books for free if you're willing to put the legwork in, and then you can get to sales and get to that maximum approval territory or tier and also make money in the process.